So I want to showcase the solo mode of Master of Orion at Astra, and the solo mode was released just yesterday on Tabletop Simulator, and I already, for saving time, create the map and place the starting homeworlds and fleets, etc. So I'm playing as Epsilon, and I'm over here, and the automas are Glacon and Silicoid, and they are here and here. And I'm not an expert of this game, so I'm sure I will make some rule mistakes, etc. But it's at the moment a learning process for everybody. So I have read the rule book several times, but it's with Automa rule book. It's like 70 to 80 pages long, so there are a lot of rules, a lot of minor things I might mess up. So yeah, but before I start, one thing I have to address. This is really important. Currently, the automatas, they don't actually try to even win. They don't collect any victory points. They are just like messing around. They are, I believe, meant to be added to a 2 or 3 player game just to be the side characters. So they are just like somebody you can attack, you can make some trades, stuff like that. They will mess around in the board, but they are not fully like if you play a solo mode, they are not functioning to play against you specific because they can't win. They don't collect any victory points. So for me, that's a huge issue. Please leave a comment. We can probably make Archon Studio rethink this system because what I want a solo mode where you are actually competing against the automas to collect the victory points in some way. It can be some kind of passive victory income. It can be some specific number you need to get. For example, like we have in Voidfall, you need to achieve a certain score to win, and the score is higher if you play it on harder difficulty. So maybe that's a one way to do it. Like if you play Master of Orion on hard level, uh, you have to score, for example, 30 victory points or something like that. But the better way for me is that the automas are actually playing, they are actually gaining victory points, and you are actually competing with them, and you might lose or win or whatever. So please leave a comment below, and I will address the Arco Studio. I will post it on their project page or Discord or anywhere. And I just want to know what is the opinion of other people. Is it just me that wants automas that actually play on solo mode? Yeah, just please leave your comment. So yeah, in the solo mode, the automas start, and I'm going to be the last player. So the turn order is currently wrong because it should be like this, I believe. So that would mean that the Glacon is the first to go. I already made the automa deck for both of these automas, but we need to draw the object card for the Glacon. So, instant effect. Every human player to watch from the automa has 3 or higher receive 1. This is not actually Bitcoin, it's billion credits. So I'm playing on easy, and I have 5, whatever is the relationship or something like that meter. So that would actually mean I will get 1 coin. And the objective, the automa gains 2 towards every human player who gives automa 3 food. So if I want to increase my relationship with the Glacon hive, if this was from example here, I could spend 3 food to increase this by 2. So yeah, that's the active objective. And now that the objective is available, oh, I think I should also draw it for silicoid. Every human player towards whom automata has 4 or higher. Okay, I will get 2 food. So basically this will be something that actually helps you. Maybe they are a little bit harder on if you play it on hard difficulty, because for example this would have not resolved right now. An objective, the automa gains 1 towards every human player who construct the spy center in this round. Alright, so now that we see the objects, we actually do the drafting phase. And in solo mode, you are just drafting alone. So I take 5. And I choose 1 to keep. By the way, I'm not an expert of this game. I really don't have any strategy or any plan. I'm just going to mess it with it. Just try to play it. So what do I want? Diplomacy reduce unrest. I can do a diplomatic action by spending 1 credit. What does this say? You can construct orbital in system with white stars if you have fleet there. Those increase your okay. Okay. So I could build a space station on white stars with this. Use before combat roll. Bot size can't use more than 5 dice in the combat roll. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna choose something that has good actions. So I'm gonna just take this smaller device, even if it's level 5. I'm not planning to play it. I just want these actions to be available. So that's gonna be my first pick. And then we are going to discard this. And let's draw 4. So we have 2 plasma cannons. They are basically just a combat thing. Production action by spending 1 credit and flipping this over. Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, but when you have this technology on table, you can just do this and take as a free action 1 production or 1 growth action by spending 1 credit. That's the way I understand that these work. So I guess I'm gonna take actually the fungal farm. Gonna discard these. And then the final 3 cards. What is this? The diplomacy effort capture a diplomat costs 2 less value of dice and can be used multiple times. So this has good action symbols. Again, I'm gonna just choose this because I want to have 3 different actions available. I'm not going to plan on actually developing this technology. I just want to keep my options open. So now that we have drawn the object cards, I have made the solo draft. I believe we move on to the Glacon Hive actual first turn. So we draw the decision card. There is an undiscovered planet. Well, there is not because their fleet is on their home system. If it would have been perform a flight procedure, upcoming perform flight procedure. I wonder if this means that there's an undiscovered planet next to the automa. What's the special ability? Perform growth. The second one is remove all but 1 Last from home system, the automa owns perform unit construction procedure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my bad. Undiscovered planet. Of course there is, because yeah. It doesn't mean unexplored. It means undiscovered. So of course, Glacon is going to perform a flight procedure. So if we look at here, flight procedure. Uh, does the automa have fleet? Yes. Does the automa control a system with planet it does not own? Uh, no. Is there an undiscovered system? Yes. Is there a system with a planet without this automa's population and with total 0? Yes. Choose system that meets the okay. Previous condition with the highest ID and the shortest number jumps away from automa home system. How can I remove this? Okay, no way. Here's a tricky part. Well, not actually, because this automa has only this system. It can move, so it's the only way it can actually move. So it will move from here to here. But does it move only with one ship or multiple? Select automas not exhausted ship with the lowest unit strength closest to the star system and move it towards the target system using the shortest path. With the lowest unit with lowest strength. I believe it only moves one. I guess so. But maybe let's do one thing. Because now this is an empty star. Let's make it a little bit easier for the automa to actually move. So let's think that this was, let's say that this was like this, all right? And I don't know, but I can't read this number. Which one is the lowest of these tiles? The the font is just too hard to read. So yeah, maybe it's a little bit easier on the actual board game, but yeah, I, I have no idea. This is something out of 20 or something. But yeah, let's just say that this is the lower one. So the automa is gonna move to this system right here. And the automa, it just draws one tile. So it doesn't actually check two like a human player does. So it just chooses one and flip it over. And perfect, it's not gas giant, so he's going to choose the tropical. And then we can draw one discovery tile. Okay. So yeah, we place this one on here. And I believe it's still gonna get two of these anomaly tokens. But the automa just doesn't uh, care about those. That's the way I believe it's played. And by the way, I have no idea, does this apply for the automas that they can't build anything on this system? I have no idea. So yeah, we just have to see if it's going to build anything on that planet. I have to then rethink about it. But yeah, don't know how this rule is applied to the automa. So that's the Glacon hive turn. And then we go to the, let me check. So it will also do the flight action on next turn. So yeah, Then we draw first card for Silicoid. There is an undiscovered planet. Yeah. This is the same card, right? Yeah. So he's going to do the same thing. And he's going to move from here to here. And then we're going to discover this. But this is a gas giant, so that's something he will not take. Then we draw our next one. Well, this is ice. This is perfect. So he's going to take that one. And then the discovery tile. Okay. And we again take two anomalies and place them here. How do I shuffle these? Like that. So I wonder why the unrest chart is actually here. There's no unrest token on those. Maybe it's just, I don't know. So yeah, so now both of the automas have played their turn, and it's my turn. And this is just the basic stuff. So you just play your turn like you always do. This is, by the way, my secret mission. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just do the flight action. And I will move both of these to here. And I will flip two of these. They're always the wrong way. Grassland or grassland. Is there any differences? High gravity, low temperature. What was the silence? High gravity is not good. Okay. So not the high gravity one. We choose this one. Like so. And we're going to shuffle these. That's Orion. So we shuffle this. And we draw two discovery tiles. I don't want to. Do I want to deal with the pirates? Yeah, well, it's only 1-1. I guess I want to deal with that pirate raider. So we will place this on here. And we choose two anomalies. Oh, by the way, there should be only one because it doesn't show number 2. So is it? This was 2. Yeah. What about? And this was 2. Yeah, but this is only one. Only one anomaly. So and then we draw the pirate, and I believe the rules are yeah. Pirate raider. Gain 1 if the enemy has unrest level 2 or higher. Well, my unrest is 0. So we pick one pirate raider from here. And we have a combat. So I guess I'm not going to do that much combat other than this. So I will flip this. Or do I? I just have the laser cannon. What's the pirate raider hitting? 4 plus. Yeah. We're gonna just do the fight like this. So I'm not gonna use the shield. And this is the pirate. They miss. Oh, where did that came from? Okay, and we roll. How the hell did you get here? What's this? Okay, so we roll my attack dice. Okay, that's a miss. So I guess we go to the second round. Okay, now they hit. And yeah, I can use these four to the laser cannon, and I also hit. So I actually lose one of my ships. A little bit unfortunate. But we take out the pirate, and the reward for taking out the pirate is 1 billion credits. So we take the credit. And yeah, the discovery tile fight is now done, and this system is again free of pirates. So then we just continue. It's the Klackon Hive next turn, and the rules say that you actually draw decision card, but you still do the upcoming turn flight procedure. So I will draw this one. This basically just indicates that when I'm playing on the easy difficulty, they will only play 4 decision cards. So now Klackon has played actually 2, but it's still going to do the flight procedure. So if you follow the chart, does the automat have ship? Yeah. Does the automat control system with planet it does not own? Yes. Perform growth procedure. So growth is here. Does the automat control any system owned by another player? No. Does the automat have a ship in a system with planet not owned by anyone? Yes. Perform whatever this action is called in every uncolonized system with automa. Increase population by 1 each previously speaking automa system. Yeah. When adding a new population to automa system, choose of the role with the largest difference between its current number and its population limit, where it's 0. In case of ties, it's first the food science production. So he's going to colonize this planet like this, and it will increase the food production, and he's going to take the empire flag. I'm going to just place it here. So now it's under control of Klackon, and I believe there was a passive. Let's see. Each time the automa colonizes an uncolonized system, add 1 uh, farmer to the home system if possible. Well, we can look at the homeworld, the Koldan. The maximum amount of food production is 4. Now it's 1, so it will increase to 2 because of automa passive ability. So that actually moves this to number 3. So same thing with city code. We will draw the decision card, but we will do the flight procedure. And without of looking at the flowchart, we already know that it's going to colonize this planet. And it's again going to be the, let's see if the city code has any passive stuff. Reinforce the fortification. If automa is instructed to perform a growth procedure, perform orbital construction procedure instead. Growth procedure. What? Well, yeah. Only the special ability with Selicoid is actually going to colonize new world. So this passive actually ignores the growth action, and it's uh, actually going to be an orbital construction procedure. That's weird. That's weird. So it's going to use this one. Is there a system owned by Automa that is not controlled by another player and has no battle station? Uh, he has battle station and no other system. Then it's no. Perform unit construction procedure in home system with -2. So that's going to mean 0. That's going to mean it's going to. Let's see. Yeah, unit construction. So he's going to build with 0. That means 1 frigate. So if you see the chart, is there a specific system owned by Automa and does it have unoccupied units? Yes, the homeworld. Perform production, blah 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 blah. So he's actually going to build 1 frigate. That's weird. Well, we follow the rules. So back to me. Um, do I want to check the anomaly or probably colonize? I actually gonna. I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have science? I have 7. Cylon start with 7. Science. I actually want to play this technology, so I'm gonna use this one as a science action. I'm gonna use 1 credit to upgrade 2, and then I'm gonna upgrade this one with 2 science. So I will throw that away and take this. And I'm gonna. What do I want? Maybe I just go up 1 in here and I spend 3 more science for that. And the silence ability brilliant gain actually gives me 1 science income for every 2 tiers. So now I'm tier 2, so I get 1 science income. And what is collect samples? Invasion. Steal 1 resource from owner of the system. All right. Silent is not military heavy because it has this peaceful trait. So when you attack a system owned by another player, gain 3 unrest. That's something you don't want. So yeah. So that was my turn. Just a research action. And I upgrade 2 different things. So back to the Automa. Automa has own 3 or more systems. Well, no, it doesn't have. So no. Perform diplomatic procedure, then perform planetary construction procedure. Okay, and build automated factory. Well, the automated factory one is easier. We just build the factory on the home system, and it will give 1. So let me see. So yeah, does the automa have system without any building? Yes. Blah 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 blah. So you just make what the card says, but the diplomatic action is a little bit different. Does any human player towards whom the automa has 2 or higher have a card in the diplomatic pool they wish to exchange? Yes, I have my basic diplomat. So yes, and my relationship is 5. Those automa have higher towards one of those human. Well, I'm playing alone, so yes, that human player gives one of the diplomat's cards to the automa, then performs the draw diplomat action. And with level 5 relationship, I will reveal card from top of diplomat deck until I find non-spy diplomat and put it into play as a target and automa as an initiator. And other cards are shuffled back. So basically I will give this to the automa. It doesn't get anything with this. It just stays here until it's resolved. And then I will draw from here until I found non-spy. Well, this guy is a spy. But this guy is not. So we put this back in the deck and we shuffle. And this is the one that I actually gained from the diplomatic action. So last until end of game. So this will stay here. Target can react any diplomat. Okay. That's weird. So we will place the Klakan token here. So now we made the diplomatic action and the planet construction with automated factory. So now it's silicoid there. The automa has a system with a unit strength 4 or more. No. Perform unit construction. So we just did the unit construction. He has 2 production, so it's just build 1 frigate, and he's going to do it. Oh. So he's going to place it here, and then it's back to me. So I guess I want to play this, and it will now go to my technology slot because I have level 1. Oh, I still have this in my hand. Let's put it back. And this should be here, and we should shuffle. So yeah, I use this as a growth action, and I actually play this card. And I guess I want to use 1 credit to, first of all, colonize this planet, like this. And I put my flag on it. And now that I colonize a planet, I get 2 unrest. It's low temperature. So we look at the player board. There is no effects on that. So I actually gain 2 unrest. And with the credit boost ability, I will spend 2 more food to increase my home world population. So I have to pay 1 plus 1 for each previous worker on that slot. So I will actually boost the science, I guess. So I get 1 science, 1 food production from this action. Like this. And that's my turn. So then we go back to the Glacon, and he will still draw because he hasn't drawn 4 cards yet. So yeah, let's draw this. No. So it's unit construction at Automa's home system. So that's easy. He's just gonna produce a frigate like this. Then it's Silicoid's turn. No, it's 5. Perform special ability. So the special ability is perform growth procedure ignoring passive ability. Do not set uh, on the farming. So because Silicoid doesn't eat, so yeah, that's the thing why that's written here. So growth procedure. Does automa control a system owned by the player? No. Does automa have ship in a system with planet not owned by anyone? Yes. Perform colonize. Uh, so it will now ignore this and place it on the science. Yeah. So he will colonize the planet here. Set this to 1 and place the flag there like this. Yeah, he can place science. And for Silicoid, I believe the science worker is worth 2. Does it say it here? Yeah, all automata workers produce 1 additional resource, so 1 is actually 2, like in the production. So yeah, then it's back to me. Or was there any other actions? No. So back to me. I will actually just explore. I want to see the anomaly. So withdraw the anomaly. And that means I will draw 2 anomaly cards and choose 1 to keep. Gain 3 science but lose 1 population. Teleport all your ships from a system you own to another system. I don't want this one. Oh, where did I road? Oh, there. Like that. So I keep this one, and I think I might wanna actually use it. Well, let's see. So now it's back to the AI, and at this point we need dices. So if you go to the rules, turn procedure. Does the automa still have a decision card in its hand it could play? Yes. Has the automa reached the limit of playing cards set by difficulty? Yes. It's 4 on easy. Roll d6. If the result is 5 or 6, let's see. It's 6. It means what decision card was decision card with an upcoming turn ever played in the reverse turn? No. Draw and resolve a decision card. So it will keep on going. Combined income of 6 or more. Yeah, actually has 6. So it does a flight procedure. So it does have ship or ships. Does the automa control system with planet does not own? It owns all the planets, so no. Is there an undiscovered system? Yes. Is there a system with a planet without automas? Wait a second. Yeah. Yes. Choose a system that meets the 2 previous conditions with the highest ID and is the shortest number of jumps away from automa's home system. So again, I can't tell which one has the lower number. Is that 4 out of 20? I have no idea. So I don't know. Can't read those numbers. Let's just call it that. Well, probably this is like 17 out of 20, right? And this is like, I don't know, I would say it's 4 out of 20. So that would mean he would move from here to here. And since this is the star, there is no planet, it just stays in there. So, same thing with silicoid. We have to roll the d6. It's 5. So he's gonna keep on going like the clock on. So let's see. Uh, Weird. So there are also these kind of cards. Every human player towards whom the player who the automa has one must discard. Okay, but wait a second. This is decision card. These are objects. Why is this like an object still? I don't understand. What does it mean if decision card is actually an object? Does it go like here? I actually don't know. Why is this? Wait a second. Now it's an object. What? I guess this is. Hmm. I guess there is an accidentally object card in the deck, and it should have been a decision card. So let's redraw. Uh, Automa has an own system without a battle station. Yes, the newly colonized planet. Perform an orbital construction procedure twice. Twice, alright. So, is there a system owned by Automa that is not controlled by player and has no battle station? Yeah. Is there a system owned by Automa that is not controlled by another player and has no station? Yes. An outpost in an Automa system closest to the home system in case blah blah blah. So it will actually make an outpost to wait, it's a silicoid, not this one, so it will be this one, and it places it in here. And it's going to do it twice. So yes, yes, but this is no. A battle station is an automated system with an outpost close to the. Wait a second. Build a battle station on the system with an outpost. Yeah, it's going to right away upgrade it to a battle station. So yeah, that's the twice action here. So we take away this outpost and it's back to me. So I guess I'm going to. I can flight here. I'm gonna use the flight action to go there. So I will spend this card and we move to this system and we draw two of these. So they are kind of similar. Do I want the science or food? Well, I'm silent. They are both high temperature. I think that was the penalty, right? That's +2 unrest. So these are not the planets I wanted to see. I guess I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. And let's shuffle these. Then we will draw 2 discovery tiles. So do I want food or production? And this is like, I think, asteroid field. Yeah, this actually increases the worker maximum population. I will take this one. So I place it here. So if I own this system, it will produce one more food. Unfortunately, it's not the easiest system for me to colonize because it's high temperature. But yeah, it is what it is. So now we go back to the Glacon and we roll the d6 again as last time. The flowchart will go to the same roll d6 and we will roll. Now it will stop and we can go to the pass procedure. Automa was the management step, skipping the gaining and the losing of resources. Collect all unplayable cards from Automa's hand and all Automa's resolved cards placed by this Automa during this round. Shuffle them, then remove 2 random cards from the hand and place them in decision discard pile face down. Okay, so we take shuffle them, yeah. So we will shuffle these all up and we remove 2 randomly and put them in the discard. And then it says draw enough cards from Automa decision deck so that Automa has 8 cards in hand. Shuffle these and place them next to Automa's Empire board. If Automa has no cards in decision deck, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we take 2 new cards. We shuffle. Did the Automa pass first? Yes. Add Pirate Raider unit to a system with Pirate base if possible. Alright, so we will add a Pirate to here. Move the Automa's token on the order track to the first Empire slot, yes. If an Automa has completed a public mission, it takes its Empire token from the mission card. Well, there is no public mission. Did Automa pass last? No, end Automa procedure. So the management step is actually discarding this. So this is now discarded. And I don't think there is anything else. Let's see. Where is the automas management step? Let's see. Can't find it. But I believe it's it should discard all the diplomats. Is there anything else? Okay. Can't found any information. Yeah, so I guess that's it. So yeah. Then we go to the city guide. We roll the d6. So he's going to also skip. So we will do the same thing. We will shuffle. We will discard 2. We will add 2 new. We shuffle. And if you follow the chart, did automa pass first? No. Again, we move the tracker. I actually forgot to do it last time. Same thing. Okay. Did automa pass last? No. End automa procedure. So if you go here, Glacon was first, Silicate was second, and they don't actually gain these bonus because it's automa. So it's now only me. They have passed, and I have these cards in my hand. So I can make research action. I could make production or growth. Well, I don't have much left. But what I can do is play this anomaly card. And I can lose. Let's say I can actually just lose the production here. So I will go down to 0. But I gain 3 science. Actually 4. 4 science, so I have 6 science. And I'm gonna play just this one as a science. And what do I want to improve? Let's say I want to improve this with 3 science. And do I want to boost it with a coin? I guess I want. And I can spend 2 more to increase the production also. So now that I'm level 2 on the food production, this goes up to 3. So again, the automas have passed. It's still my turn. And I believe I want to take the growth action. No. I don't have any food. I'm kind of out of all the resources. But what I can do is I can use this as a flight. I have fleet here. I can fly. Do I want to go next to Silicon? I think it lowers the relationship. If I move here, let's see. It was somewhere in the rule book. Actually, let me find it. So yeah, here. If human player attacks, yeah. If human player plays spy, captures automa spy, let's see. If human player colonizes system linked to automa system. So if I colonize, then they will not like me. And they will lower the reputation with me by 1. But moving the fleet doesn't yet do anything. So yeah, I will use the flight action. I go here. So I will draw 2 tiles. That's high temperature, high gravity. High gravity is bad. So I have to take this. It's not good either. But yeah, I will place it here and we will shuffle these. Yeah. And we draw two discovery tiles. Anomaly or Astra? Okay, I will take the anomaly one. So we place one token here. Go, like that. So we place this on here. And my next turn, I guess I'm gonna use the diplomacy action. And I'm gonna just roll the d6. The diplomacy chart is here. So I can spread influence with +2, change role, reduce unrest. Actually, do I want to? I will spend one coin to increase this to 2 dice. So let's roll. That's 8. All right. Um, let's see. Let's see. So yeah, I roll 8. So I will spend 4 to lower my unrest to 0. And I will just spread influence. All right. So, and I should have flipped this when I used that action. But yeah, I was spread my influence with 2. I will spread it here. And with 2, I will spread it here. I think that's correct. Choose a system linked to a system under your influence, my homeworld. So I choose the next system and then the next system. If the chosen system isn't under anybody influence, place your influence token here. All right. So that was my diplomacy action. And now I'm going to pass. So it means that I will also go here. But the starting turn will be like this. And since I'm the last player to pass, we will draw 2 of these. And I will choose which one is the active mission. Have at least 3 ships in a system linked to another player's home system. I will choose this one. So now everybody their whatever the token is on here. And also the automas try to complete this. So okay. So the automa did handle this a little bit differently. On round 3, automa has access to all common milestones of tier 2. So what does it actually mean? Tier 2 for this. The combined tier of all your development deck cards is 8 or higher. So tier 2 for everything. Does that mean the automa just completes that? I believe so. What happens when automa completes a mission? Where does it say that? Is it on the pass? Yeah, it's here. Alright. So they will complete this because they are automatically tier 2 on round 2, so yeah. That's what it is. Actually, I should probably use this bag for this. I don't know. Yeah. Well, uh, so what's gonna happen now? I will take these back to here. Not, not you. So these are back in my hand, and I will flip this over, and this will be scrapped. So I gain 1 production, and I will gain my income. So 3 food, 3 science, 1 coin, and I will lose nothing because my unrest is 0. The income of coin comes from here, by the way. Um, yeah, I believe that's all. I refreshed that. I scrapped the ship, and I returned all of these. Yeah, I guess that's everything. I at least assume it. Yeah, if I forgot something, I will fix it later. But yeah, so now it's a Klakon's first turn of round 2. But we have to first, of course, draw the objects and make a draft. So the object, I don't have one, so no worries. Automa loses 1 towards every human player who ended ship flight action in system linked to this. Okay, so that's that. And what about this? Okay, I received 2 science. Well, that's nice. I have tons of science now. All right. So then I will make the draft for the round 2. Guess I want to have the armor. What does it do actually? After the combat roll, reroll up to 2 of enemy. Okay. I think that's great. I take it. So let's discard these. Pull some missile. Holo simulator. What does this say? Moon laboratories. Every asteroid system increase science by 1. I did not place the asteroid field, so not that. Guess I take just the missile. I'm kind of heavy towards the food or whatever what's the name? Biology and chemistry. Um, what's data center? Okay. Draw a tech card. This is interesting. Doomstar. guess I will take this one. All right. So now that I've trapped the technologies, we go to the Glackon's first turn. As you can see, it's quite slow, at least in Tabletop Simulator. Of course, I'm also reading the rules, so I'm not the fastest player, but it takes some time. It took me an hour to play one round. Uh, yeah, it has perform an orbital construction procedure. So, if I remember correctly, it will just place outpost. Yeah, so it will make an outpost to this planet. I try to speed up a little bit now. So then it's silicoid. The automa towards any human plays one. No. Perform growth procedure, but this ignores. It's an actual orbital construction, but it doesn't have anything to construct. So it's no. So it makes a unit produce action in a home system -1. So it actually builds a one frigate to the home system. So like this. And then it's my turn. Um, I have 6 science. And I would like to play neutron armor. So I guess I have to. I play the data center. I make an science action. I spent 4 to go up 1. I don't know what this is. Let's read. The peaceful ability loses its effect. Ah, alright. I'm no longer peaceful. Okay, so now I can attack. That's handy. So yeah, now I have this and I made that. Yeah, that was my turn. I'm back to Klakon. No, it makes the special ability perform growth procedure. So no. Does the automa have a ship in a system with planet not owned by anyone? No. Does automa own a system which population is below its population limit? Yes. Perform growth in every automa system. So he will actually. Oh, he's going to increase this to 2 and this to 3. So it increases by 2. It's now actually 5. So back to city guide. No. So special 1. Perform growth. Ignore passive ability. Um, so growth. No. No. In every automa system. Mm, yeah. This should have been science, actually. So I take it back. So this is still 1. This is still 2. But the science is 2. And this one will increase science to 1. So let's take it back. Science is actually this, and this is that. But the silicoid will ignore the food, so he cannot progress here, but he will actually place a science die on the home world and increase science by 2. So one thing I have also thought when I talk about the victory point gaining, that these automas, they should gain some way some victory points. Maybe when they colonize a planet, maybe when they do a diplomatic action or something like that. I will actually just now place one PC to here because this automa did make one diplomatic action with me. So let's say this represent one victory point or something like that, just in case. And now it's my turn. So I want the neutron armor for sure. I will actually just play it, but I will use it as a production action. And I have the automated factories, so I can just build one of them. Spend 2, and I will create automated factory on my home system. Oh, this is not the factory. Oh, I meant to take factory. So yeah, I will place it here and increase my production by 1. So it's Klakon's turn. The automa has ship in a system it doesn't own, and this system has a planet. No. So it will make a diplomatic procedure, then flight. So now we go to diplomatic action. I don't have any diplomats. So does any human player towards whom the automa has 2 or higher have cards in the diplomatic pool they wish to exchange? Well, I don't have. If is there a human player towards, this is strange English by the way, if is there a human player towards whom the automa has 1 each, that player performs the draw diplomat. So I don't actually know what this means. I guess it's trying to say that one of these players perform this with this. I, I have no idea. But let's say it's this one. So we will once again draw until we receive something other than spy. That's spy. That's spy. This is not spy. So again, this is beta version of the automa. So there are some spelling errors, a little bit bad English and stuff like that. Uh, so if I understand this correctly, human player reviews cards from the top of the diplomat deck until they find a non-spy diplomat and put it into play with them as target as the automa and initiator. Other reveal cards are shuffled back to the diplomat deck. So I believe I get 1 frigate because this is now the trade action I received. Yeah, I believe so. So I will actually create the frigate. And that's the first part of this. Then it will perform a flight action. So again, we go to the flight. It has ship. Does the automa control system with planet it does not own? No. Is there undiscovered system? Yes. Yes. And then again, with the lowest ID number, well, I still can't read these numbers. 5, I guess. And if we move ship from here, this was like 17, let's say it. So I believe I don't know. Let's say this is the lowest number. I can't read those numbers, unfortunately. So it will go here and it will discover this system. It's a swamp and it will draw one of these. And yeah, that's the action. Then it's silicoid. No, it has paddle station in every place. Reveal the cards from the top of the deck to find the combat card that's not shield or armor. With technology brands, they are equal to lower than what automa possesses. Develop this deck for the automa shuffle to remain developed. What? By the way, this automa made another. This is my own thing. I'm trying to check how many victory points it will gain. Wait a second. So what does automa do with the technology it will develop? What will it actually do with it? I don't understand. So reveal cards from the top of the deck to find combat card that is not shield or armor. So automa is considered to be tier 2, so not shield or armor. This is not a shield or armor, so I guess it makes that one. But I don't know what will it do with this technology card. I don't understand. Yeah. So we have the anomaly here. I think I want to just check what the anomaly is. Yeah. So we take it back. We draw 2 cards and we keep 1. Reveal this card at the end of the game to gain 1 victory point. Alright. Use this card immediately after unto play place an anomaly card. Cancel the effect. Well, the opponents won't play any of those, so I keep this one. So back to Glacon. 5 or more, it has 2, so no. It's a diplomatic action and then growth. So once again, it will just make me draw one of these. That's not spy, that's spy, that's spy, that's spy. That's not a spy. Okay, it does nothing. Well, that's great. And I just want to place one here. So for example, now this automa would have at the moment 3 victory points. And if you think something like, let's say it will gain this 3, 1, that's 7. Let's say it will gain points for a production, maybe a point for each 2 production. So it would be 8 plus 3. He would have 11 points at the moment. That's just my own thing. I'm thinking out loud. So that's maybe something that could make the automa to actually have victory point pool that you try to compete with the automa. There's also the growth action. So this is pretty easy. It's going to colonize the new planet, the swamp. It takes this die, like this, and places it flag here, like that, over here. So that's Glackon's turn, and now we go to City Guide. There is an undiscovered planet, yes. Perform flight, also perform flight in next turn. Sure, there is undiscovered. Or is there? I have discovered this one. There are pirates. It cannot cross. Actually, there is, I believe, no undiscovered that it can reach. There is undiscovered planet, of course, but how does it handle this? Those automatic ship, yeah. No. Yes. Is there a system with a planet without this automa population and with total strength of no? No. Perform an attack procedure. It's gonna attack. Are you kidding me? Okay. Choose the automa system with the highest ID and the highest unit strength, excluding exhausted. This system is referred as the attacking system. Oh man, that means it will select this system. Oh damn. What the hell? Is the attacking system linked to system controlled by player towards the Ottoman who has... No, don't attack me. Is there a player towards whom the Ottoman has... No. Perform the regroup procedure with the attacking system page 50. It's not gonna attack. Oh, thank God. Okay. For each system controlled by the automat that is linked to the regrouping system, move ship with the highest unit strength to the regrouping system. Start with the system with the highest system ID. Oh, no. The automat system with the highest unit strength becomes the regrouping system. For each system controlled by automat, it will actually retreat. So this is the highest. Move one ship from every place to this system. So it will actually retreat. What? Yes. End automat turn. Well, I guess so. Okay. So I don't really want to colonize this because it's high temperature. I guess I have to just move with my frigate. And I go to here. And then we place these here. We draw 2. Ooh, space eel. Don't want that actually. Wait a second. This is not okay. This looks perfect. I take this. So then I draw two discovery tiles. Wait a second. Loading. Okay. uh, space eel. No thanks. Even that it has anomalies. I want to take this one. Okay, it's Klakon's turn. And now we have to roll the d6 again. As you can see, the easy opponent, it's kind of playing a few turns. It will quite early just stop playing. So I have to try this with the hard to see how the AI actually competes. Because the easiest, it's just, I'm not trying to showcase the opponent. So it's not going to do that much. It just does 4 action and then it skips. Uh, so let's see, all unavailable cards. Yeah, we are again going to do this. So we shuffle the deck. We remove 2. That's actually object card. What the hell? And we're going to take 2 new cards. Should have not revealed them. Just take 2. Row, just shuffle. Yeah. And did the automa pass first? Yes. Add pirate. I will add pirate. I did move it. Yeah. So now it can complete the public mission. It takes its empire token from the mission card. If it's the first player to complete that mission, it also takes the empire token of player towards whom the player automa has the lowest. Well, I'm the only player. Did the automa pass last? No. So now it will actually take its own token and mine. So let's say that if these are also victory points, like for a real player, the Klakon would now actually have something like 13 points. So I guess it's quite easy to make your own rules so that the solo opponent will actually collect victory points. It's not going to be that hard to house rule, I guess, I would say. So yeah, on the next one. Uh, how do we handle this? Because it's say upcoming turn. Now it should roll the d6 like this to see if it's even keeping going. Okay, it's keeping going. Well, that's easy. So we draw this, we ignore this, and we make flight procedure. So, but aren't we going to hit the same situation here? Let's see, let's see. So if we go to the flight, it has ships. Does the automa control system with planet it does not own? No. Is there an undiscovered system? Yes. Is there a system with a planet without this automas? Yeah. Sure there is. Choose a system that meets the 2 previous conditions with the highest ID and is the shortest number of jumps away from automa's home system. Select automas not exhausted ships with the lowest unit strength closest to the target system and move it toward the target system using the shortest patch it can take without entering the system with an enemy. Or, in case of tie, use conflict resolution page 11. By the way, I think I cheated. I did the fight against the pirate, and I think I moved my frigate here. It was exhausted. It should have not been able to move. My bad. Um, but here's the problem. The automa doesn't have any technologies. Does it have jump drive? Will it ever move like this? Is it still going to choose? Because the only place it can reach is this one. Here are ships. Here are not, but here is a planet that is discovered. How will it actually handle this situation? Does the automa control system with the planet? No. Is there an undiscovered system? There is and there is not, because in its reach there is not. Uh, Choose a system that meets the two previous conditions with the highest ID and is the shortest number of jumps away from automa home. But it's not undiscovered. This is the only place it can go from here to here. But it's not undiscovered. It doesn't have jump drive to move here. And here are the pirates. So it's stuck. Let's say there is no undiscovered system, all right? Because it cannot. If I say yes, yeah, is there a system with a planet without this automas population and with total strength of 0? And with total strength of 0. Is there a system with a planet without this automas? Yes, there is a system without with a planet. Yeah. But why would it attack? It makes no sense. So it goes here. Is there a system with a planet without this automat? Yeah. And with a total strength of 0. It's yes. Choose system that meets the two, but it's not undiscovered system. It's discovered. I guess it means that is the Orion found? Like if Orion is found, then go here. But there is still undiscovered systems on the board. I say that it means that the ship is trying to move from here to here. That's the way I understand it. Because there are undiscovered systems here, and here. And that's the only place it can move which has no military power. So it goes there. So then it's back to me. I'm gonna use this one for a growth action. I'm gonna colonize this one. And should I add population? I will add one to my home world production. Oh, So I will gain 1. So I increased my production and food income by 1. And I will gain 2 unrest because it was a new colonization. Okay. I'm kind of low on resources at the moment. So, Glacon has passed. We will roll the d6. This guy will also pass. So we remove 2. Oh, damn. So we will take 2. We will shuffle. And how does the alright, shuffle this card. Did the automat pass first? No. Move the token, yes. It can complete the public mission. It will take the token. No, end automat. So yeah. It goes the same way as round 1 did. So actually, this should be here. So that now I'm playing kinda alone. What can I even do? I have no production. I have I cannot go here. It's cut off. I have no resources to. I could take this, but it doesn't really help me. I can do diplomatic action, of course, and I will do it. So now that let's say I flip this, this, so I roll 3 die. That's 12. Okay, 12. Hmm. Let's spend 4. We have 8. I guess. Hmm. Oh, this was actually also a Glacons. Just gonna, let's say I spent the last one to take this diplomat as my own. So I spent the 8 on capture a diplomat. I guess that lowers my relationship. I believe so. Uh, yeah, so I capture one non-spy diplomat. It will actually lower my reputation with the Glacon Hive by 1. So it's 4. All right. So I kind of have nothing left I can do. I could use this for a diplomacy action. Discard 1 diplomat to gain 1 die, I guess. Let's say I just skip. I don't know if this has any function anymore. There are no tokens on it anymore. But yeah, let's say I also skip my turn. So I will draw two new objects. And which one I want to play. Have TCP. Let's say I take this one with the population. And we all place our empire tokens here. And then I would gain these back to my hand. I actually don't have enough space for all the draft cards. Then I will gain the income. I gain 4 food. I gain 2 production. I really am struggling with the production. I gain 3 science and 1 coin. This should be in my diplomatic pool. Did I do everything? I need to flip my influence. Yeah, I think that's all. Then we draw a new object. 4 or higher. I am 4 or higher. I receive production. And what's the other object? No worries. And then I will do technology draft once again. What is this? No. Maybe this. Oh wow, that's nice. But I will take the class 5 shield. I think I want to go a little bit offensive. Let's draw 4 new. Okay. Let's take this one. And let's say just that I don't draw the final one. I have full hand. I actually don't know how the rule goes. I don't want to look it right now. I think you suppose discard one of these to get the newly drafted card. Something like that. I just ignore it for now, just so we can move on. Yeah, so let's go. Automa has 5 or more production. It doesn't. It will do the diplomat procedure and perform a growth action. How does this apply now that I have 4 relationship? Human will reverse top card of the diplomat deck. If it's a non-spy diplomat, they put it in play with them as a target, and automa as if it's a spy, human player takes the next card from the deck and puts it in play with them. Okay, so now it could be spy. So this is spy, and I will now just take the next one. Okay, it wasn't good. So what did I get? Okay. And what else? Growth. So how will it grow at this moment? Does the automa control system owned by no? Does the automa have planet in a system with not owned by anybody? No. Yes, it will grow in every automa planet. Okay, so it will grow here. It will gain one. Actually, I think I forgot to oh to add the passive, because when it colonized this should be now at level 3. So let's do that. Because the Glacon has the passive ability, it should increase the population of homeworld when it colonizes new world. So this will go to 2, and this will go to 2. So it gains 1 food and 1 production. It's actually ramping up pretty nicely. All right. And then the Siligoid. Combining of 6 or more. Yes, it does. So it does flight. So how will it handle this right now? It can't reach here. I don't know. This flight action is kind of tricky. It has ships. Does the automa control system with planet it does not own? Uh, yeah, where from growth? Yeah. It's gonna just do the growth action, but it ignores it because it's the passive ability. It won't growth. It makes the orbital construction, and that will actually go to ship construction. So it will actually build a frigate. And only thing that I don't know is which system. So let's go to the unit production. Uh, is the specified system owned by Automa, and does it have unoccupied slot? What is the system specified? Specified system. I don't know. Is the specified system owned by Automa, and does it have unoccupied unit slots? Yeah, I guess so. But what is the specified system? If not unoccupied slot are available, this or if the Automa has no more appropriate units, would construct the next smallest ship for which there would be occupied. I can't figure out what system it wants to build the fleet, here or here, because what is the specified system? If it wants to flight, it can't. It wants to grow, it can't. It wants to build a battle station, it can't. And then it will make a fleet production action. So what is the specified system? I don't understand. So I just place it on the homeworld because I cannot figure that out, unfortunately. Uh, let's see. I will play this class 5 shield as a research action. And I want to What's the Astra universe? It's a building, right? Yeah, yeah. Uh, what's advanced database? What is it? Ah, yeah, I forgot. I have the database, so I can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All that I'm. Yeah, yeah. I can. Yeah. I can develop two more technologies. All right, all right, all right. Um. So, anyways, I will make jump drive. So I spend 3, and since I make the tier 2, I will increase my production by 1 with my passive. So yeah, now I can move past these with half of the warp icon, whatever it is. So yeah, let's go with that. How much does it? Cruiser is 4, alright. So it's the Glackenstern. No, so it will grow. Um, can it grow anymore? No. Yes. Actually, this can't be. This can't be more than 1. So let's take that back. So it gains 1 food, but loses 1 and 1. It also has full here. So the only growth was. I think it cannot grow. There's no space to grow. So what happens when it can't grow? Perform construction. So it will actually just build a frigate. It cannot grow anymore, so it builds a frigate. Like this. And then to the silicoid. No. Use influence procedure. This is new one for me. What does the influence procedure do? Yes. Automa uses one of its unused influence tokens and then rolls d6. Okay, so let's roll that. 1. Spread influence procedure page 18. What? Spread influence. Yes. 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 Alright. So it will actually influence this one. I will now make. Hmm, I can't make the molar, it's too expensive. I will make production, and I spent all of this to build a cruiser. Like this. Uh, no, I don't. It's gonna make the diplomat procedure. So it's again. Actually, I forgot. So this is just my own thing. I'm checking the victory points. Yes, I have. Yes. Human player gives one of diplomat's cards to automa. Okay. And then draws a diplomat. Be my guest. Take it. And then we do this with the same action as last time. So we draw one. And we keep it. It was not spy. So I lose 2 unrest. Does it mean that I lose or gain? Yeah, lose. So it doesn't do anything. That's good. Actually, I need to put the Klakon token. For some reason, Citigoid is not wanting to make any diplomatic actions. Then make flight. I guess which one is the lowest number? Is it 6? I don't know. Let's say that one is 6. So and I guess it moves here. It moves here. I wonder, does it move from the home world or the closest? Let's say it moves from the home world. So it will go right there. Oh, let's take these. Put these in. Let's shuffle. Let's draw one. So that's that. Oh, didn't mean to. Yeah, like this. All right. And it takes one of the discovery tiles. It won't take the pirates. Automas just ignore neutral enemies. But this one is fine. So that goes back to the back. And we go to Silicoid turn. Yes, there is perform flight. Upcoming turn perform flight. Yeah. So the flight is gonna apply here. Like you want to grow, right? Yes, it goes to growth. But since the silicoid ignores the growth, it goes to orbital construction. It cannot construct, so it makes a unit. It builds a frigate. Still don't know where it's gonna build it. I think it's here. So yeah. Now it's back to me, and let's do some action, right? So it's gonna use this for an attack, and we move the cruiser. Do I want to move the frigate? I have class 1 shield. By the way, can I have 2 shields? I guess I can't have 2 shields, I assume. Gain 2 shield, but lose 1 die. The cruiser has anyway 2, so I won't use the shield here. My cat is screaming behind there. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah. So we have combat, and basically it doesn't matter what the automa rolls because we have 2 hit points. So I will take 1 damage, and I will just roll these, and my laser is going to barely hit, and it's going to take out the frigate of Silicoid. And of course, now that we make the attack, the Silicoid is not going to like us anymore. I believe it was here in the rules. Attacks, Automa fleet. Yeah. It it reduced the relationship by 1. So yeah. So then we go to Glacon. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Perform flight procedure. So it will actually turn the flight to a colonize action, and it will colonize that toxic system like this. And place the Empire flag like that. And then it's the Silicoid's turn. What was the objective, by the way? Okay. Okay. So we draw 1. Yes. Oh, this action is quite strong for the Silicoid because now it can add. Yeah, it will add 1 here. It will gain 2 production. Lucky for me, it didn't have any more systems it could use the same action. So what is the battle stations? That's where are they? 2, 3. Okay. So I kinda want to attack, but I need the pulse of missile for sure. I guess I'm gonna play this now. Although I don't have science. Play tech card after resolving the action. So if I understand correctly, I spent this one, and I need to spend 1 science. I just don't research anything. I just play this for the ability. So I can now develop the pulsar missile if I understand this correctly. I will do it. And then we will roll the d6 to see if the automat keeps going. It keeps. But it had the upcoming turn, the flight. So actually this should move like 1, 2. He should discover this place. Like this. Oh, yeah, like this. Oh, damn. Meant to move this one. So yeah, back to Silicoid, we roll the d6. It also keeps on going. Autumn has system with units 4 or more. I guess the home system. Yeah. There's a huge fleet. So it's yes. So it does the flight. And where does it land? It has ships. Does the automa control system with the planet does not own? No. Yes. Uh, is there a system with the planet without this automa's population and with a total strength of 0? There is none, because it can only move. It can only move from here to here or here, and there are units. So I guess it goes to the attack action once again. But it again checks and goes to regroup. Let's say it just goes to production. That's too complicated to understand what's going to happen here. I can't figure it out. So let's say it just goes to here and it actually builds a cruiser unit. So yeah, it will make this. Flip. There should be space. Flip. Flip. Like this. No, yeah. I'm just gonna attack again. I'm gonna move this from here. How much firepower? It's 2. What's the AI? What's the weapon of the solo opponent actually? I assume it's the same thing as the pirates. So that would be 4. But where is it in the rules? Fighting an automa? Okay. But what's the weapon value of the automa? Um, I assume it's 4. So yeah, the battle station is going to roll 2. And I'm gonna roll 3. Yeah. And I have the pulse on missile. So I guess. Do I take any chances? If it rolls 2, 4, it's gonna kill. I have neutron armor. So yeah, let's go. That's 1 hit. I won't die. And I use my pulsar missile to destroy the station with 1 hit. Like this. Yeah. Of course, the relationship will go down. And then we will roll the die. This guy will actually skip the turn. It will discard 2. And it should be, okay, these will go back here. Same thing for silicoid. He will also skip. Let's see one thing. Maybe there should be something like, is some kind of war going on? Should the automa react to my attacking somehow? Maybe. I don't know. Um, no. So he's gonna skip also. And we discard 2, take 2. So there are some questions I have after this play session. Like, what does this do? Some of the flowcharts, I can't figure them out. Uh, there's definitely some things I'm wondering. So I'm gonna actually stop here. It's almost halfway through the normal game because this is round 3 ending right here. So it's only my turns left. I kinda could make the invasion action to take out this planet. And I probably should do it. How does the steal one capture empire token? Well, Silicon doesn't have any of my tokens, so yeah. And the ship is, by the way, exhausted. Where's the ship exhaust token? Oh, there. Did I, by the way? I did, by the way, forgot that I already again attacked in this system. That should be more careful with those. So basically I cannot attack here this turn, but yeah. Anyways, this was just to showcase the automa. So as you can see, it's running pretty nicely. There are some things I want to be improved. Some wordings, some flowchart things, they are a little bit complicated at the moment. They are not as bad as Europa Universes, but they should be a little bit more streamlined, I think. The automa should have some way to gain the victory points. It's quite slow to play, at least on Tabletop Simulator, and of course I played kind of slow. But it overall it feels nice. You can see that the game was developing nicely, and there should have been some kind of combat in the next 3 rounds, so it's simulating things pretty nicely. I still have to play it more to kind of feel what I really want to say about it, but it seems to be functioning, working. It's of course a beta version. They can improve it, and I hope they will do a little bit more tweaking before the game releases. But yeah, that was the showcase of how this automa is running currently. And I'm sure I made some rule errors here and there. I'm not expert in this game. I have played few times alone, and the solo was just released yesterday, so I haven't had that much time. This was my second time trying to work out the flow charts, and I think I did an okay job. But please leave a comment below. Where did I make mistake? What do you feel about this solo mode? What they should improve? I think we can still kind of have a voice on this thing. If we can just point out the things the Archon Studio needs to improve, we must now speak before the game is released. And I think we can still make some changes if we just say our word out loud, so that as many people as possible will say what they want to be improved. I'm sure they will listen us. So yeah, please leave a comment what you feel about this solo mode. And if you want to see more of this stuff, I can try to play it on hard with different races and different settings, maybe more combat or something like that. This was just the first 3 rounds. The game starts a little bit slow. That's fine. It's same as in Master of Orion 2, the PC game. The game starts slow and then it's all war after that. So yeah, it simulates the game really nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna stop right here and thanks for watching. Bye.